Where's your lights?
They're on. It's Halloween themed. You don't see it going orange and then dark.
Yeah, but it went dark.
Yeah.
You don't want it going dark on your podcast.
Fine. Okay. I'll fix it.
Oh.
We can start the intro while I fix it.
Okay.
See? Happy?
Sure. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Not the Worst Podcast. I am your co-host, JD, and I am joined by Anthony. And we are going to talk to you about gaming stuff and streaming stuff because we're cool like that, and that's what you're listening for. Hooray. Say hello, Anthony.
Hey, everybody. We're going for the Joe Rogan of gaming podcast level. That's what we're going for.
Yes, with an estimated audience size of 2.
Yes.
It's me and you, pretty much.
It's ourselves watching our own podcast. But actually, that's not what my intro is going to be about. It's actually Elon Musk is at it again with his corporate trolling that he loves to do so much. It was brought to my attention by JD that Elon Musk changed the price to the Tesla Model S sedan to $69,420. Why? Because he can. That's all. And for those of you who may be a little slow, that's $69,420.
Sex number.
And drugs.
And the weed number.
The weed number. So, I mean, this guy is like a marketing genius just by being a troll, essentially. The Cybertruck was a troll. This is a troll.
I mean, he launched a car into space for crying out loud.
Yeah, his own car.
Yeah.
And then there's also a case where on Twitter somebody mentioned something to Elon about building something. I can't remember what it was. It says, "Can't right now, too busy building a spaceship." So that's Elon Musk.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, this was in some sort of response to a competitor or something like that, but it was like a competitor he doesn't take seriously. So he just decided to troll them and pretty much everybody by changing his price. Which, also kind of tells you a little bit about the margins that they're dealing with, that he could just lower the price and they're still going to make a profit.
Yeah. So, and I've been seeing, I don't know about JD, but in my area, I've been seeing a lot more Teslas. Like, I used to maybe see one every other month, but now I'm seeing 2 or 3 a day now. So
I'd like to get one. I know my wife is planning on getting one. So
yeah, I've actually thought about it too. So, I mean, it's working. His trolling is working.
Apparently. So for my intro, I just wanted to talk about Smite, which is like my favorite game, and everybody hates it, and it's cool, but I'm a big fan, and it continues to get updates.
I like it. I just suck at it.
Well, yeah, that's the problem. Everybody I know that either likes or plays it generally sucks at it, right? Like pretty much all of us, to some degree, suck at it. And some people have given up on it as a result, and that's okay. You don't have to be good at every game. It's fine. I understand. Anyway, the thing about Smite is that they continue to update. They continue to release new patches and new characters and stuff like that, and that's why I keep playing it, because it kind of keeps you hooked that way. And Wednesday, they did a new patch notes show, and they revealed a brand new battle pass that's coming out. They're partnering with Nickelodeon to release the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle Pass. And it is awesome. They have all 4 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are going to be in the game, and Splinter and Shredder are all going to be in the game. So,
which is really cool, honestly.
Yeah, and it's the originals. Like, it's like our childhood Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not the new crappy ones that they redid like a couple years ago.
You're talking about the Michael Bay movies that everybody loves Michael Bay stuff?
No, not those. They like redid the cartoon. They like made a new cartoon.
Oh, did they?
It was terrible. Yeah.
I just remember my nightmares from the Michael Bay movie.
Yeah, no, this is the originals. It's based on the original cartoon and the original movies. It's got like even so Splinter is the character Hachiman in Smite, and Hachiman in his ult jumps on a horse and rides away. But in this, as Splinter, he jumps in the Ninja Turtle van
and rides
away.
That's
and
awesome.
April and what's his name, Casey Jones or whatever, are driving the truck as he's running away. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like Donatello has like all the little gadgets and gizmos, like the turtle blimp and stuff like that
Mm.
from like the video games. So he gets to ride on those and use those in his kit. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. I think it's pretty fun. They get to ride skateboards. They have special animations where they can flip on skateboards and stuff like
And
that.
now,
So
are these skins limited time and unlockable, or do you have to buy them?
they're part of the battle pass, kind of like how
Oh
Fortnite
yeah, I
and
know
Rogue
what you're
Company
talking
do battle
about.
passes and stuff. So yeah, so you buy the battle pass and then you earn points while you play games, and then as you earn points, you unlock the skins. So it costs like I think the last special battle pass with like these special kind of skins costs like 750 gems. So it's like 10-15 bucks,
Okay.
which isn't a big deal to be able to play a game that I really like playing, and B, kind of relive my childhood with these skins.
Maybe that
So
money can go
pretty
to
fun.
better servers for Rogue Company and
It
Smite.
won't. It
High
won't ever.
res.
They
I
will
know.
never do it. They will never ever do it. No matter how popular their games become, they will always go to the lowest bidder on their servers. So but it's cool. All of the different, they're all like restyled, because the way this works is any skin in Smite,
Mm.
if you've ever played like Rogue Company or any other kind of game that has skins, it's a character that already exists in the game, and they just kind of paint over that character that exists basically. But
Mm.
because it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's like a special thing. They actually create custom animations and custom attitudes and voice lines and specials and stuff like that, so they look really great.
That'd be great.
So yeah, so anyway, that's my intro. A little too long there. It's fine.
All right.
Anyway,
Actually, I was gonna say I know the title of the podcast that at least I have on my stream has Minecraft next, but since JD's intro is actually about Smite, which is done by High Res, one of our topics is also a High Res topic with Rogue Company, so we might as well just segue into it because it's skin related too.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. We should have thought of that beforehand.
Yeah, we did. But
all right, do it
now,
up.
so this one we probably won't spend too much time on. As most of you know who are frequent my stream as much as you do, I've been playing a lot of Rogue Company lately. It's kind of like the same thing. JD really likes Smite, and he tries to get better at Smite. I'm playing Rogue Company because it's the first shooter in a long time I've actually really enjoyed, and I'm trying to get better at it. Now I'm not going to be MLG anytime soon because I do have a life.
Yeah, it's the you have a life part that's preventing you.
Can
from
we
going
just stick?
pro.
Can we stick with
Okay.
that?
Sure.
But I'm also a community game rep for Regiment for Rogue Company, so I have had to dedicate a lot of time to Rogue Company lately because they got plans in the future for the community for Regiment. So, but with that being said, they have done something I did not know they had in works. I know Rogue Company has recently started releasing skins for their rogues and their weapons and their the gliders that they wear. The biggest one, actually, probably the coolest so far, and I'm not really a big Dr. Disrespect fan, but Dallas now has a skin. I haven't looked to see if you unlock it or buy it. It's probably buying because they haven't really done a whole lot for unlocking yet in Rogue Company, but you can unlock the Dr. Disrespect skin for Dallas, which Dallas is one of the rogues. It's actually when JD plays, it's usually the one he plays. And Dallas's ability is to reveal enemy players on the map, and every time he gets it down, that ability refreshes and he can reveal again. It's actually super helpful, especially when you're doing the objective modes that Rogue Company comes with. But that's not the only thing they did. They also, with the Dr. Disrespect update, has apparently partnered with him and designed a map called the Arena. And it's the whole thing is this welcome to the arena. So the map is free for anybody who plays. The Dr. Disrespect skin, I believe it's purchasable.
Yeah, you get it purchasable. Yeah.
So, and honestly, I've been a little disappointed in their skins. The only one that I thought was semi cool so far is Dima's, which is the Russian. He's got a heist skin. But you can get that by linking your Twitch Prime to your High-Res account and your High-Res Rogue account. And then actually High-Res is going to do apparently monthly unlocks for Rogue Company if you link your account. So if you haven't done that yet, the first one is the Dima Heist skin. And I don't know what the next one is because they haven't announced it. But the next biggest skin is, like I said, is the Dr. Disrespect in for Dallas and his map, the arena. And I'm assuming Hi-Rez is taking advantage of the fact that Dr. Disrespect got kicked to the curb by Twitch, made him an offer, and now I think he's been playing a lot more Rogue Company too.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure he really likes the game. And you can bet that they paid him money for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, the arena map is pretty neat. I've seen it. Haven't played it. I have seen it. And it's based on kind of Dr. Disrespect's fake persona streaming headquarters kind of thing. So I think anybody who's a fan of the doc will recognize some of the different aspects of it. So that's pretty neat. And there's even there's a section in that map where people could donate to get their names on a board or something. So some of the fans of the doc I've seen on Twitter are pretty excited about having their name in the video game. But they apparently paid a lot of money to do that. So anyway. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's really neat that Rogue Company is doing this, because I know Fortnite has done it with Ninja and some other games have done it with some other big time streamers. Hi-Rez has never really partnered with big streamers before, and in fact, it was kind of a problem with Smite for a while, because Smite has some really decent sized streamers that they never really partnered with. Sometimes they do an announcer pack or whatever, but usually they'd have to be a pro player or a caster to get that kind of treatment. So I like Hi-Rez reaching out to streamers and promoting the game through Twitch that way. And it's a really fun game anyway, so it's great either way.
And honestly,
yeah, pretty neat.
Much like Smite is to League of Legends, the biggest competitor to Rogue Company that I have seen so far is Valorant by the same company that does League of Legends. So
that's funny.
So they're kind of going at it again. I know when Valorant first came out, it crushed like a lot of records with streaming and downloads. Rogue Company, I don't know if it has broken records, but it apparently has done fairly well for itself. According to the article,
Valorant's kind of
died down.
Out.
Yeah,
I don't hear too much about it anymore. I know they just released a new map and they've got their season 3 or something going on, but I don't know that it's as popular as they were hoping it would be.
Let's see. While we talk about it, I'll see how.
And I know Hi-Rez has been very happy with Rogue Company. I mean, Hi-Rez is a small company, so it's not really saying a lot. I mean, they're a big company, but they're small compared to Riot Games that makes League of Legends or whatever. But Hi-Rez has announced before that Rogue Company is setting all kinds of records for Hi-Rez as a studio, which might not mean as much compared to League of Legends or Valorant, but it definitely means something for Hi-Rez that it's doing as well as it is. Because they've released other games that just haven't. They still have Paladins, which is a good game, and it was doing well. It had its own esports scene, but that one never surpassed Smite, which was a much older game. So the fact that Rogue Company is surpassing Smite and other things from Hi-Rez is pretty impressive.
It's actually
and deserves it because it's pretty good.
It is pretty good. There is some balancing issues, mainly Dahlia and Scorch.
But Scorch,
Dahlia is pretty painful too. Dahlia is insanely painful. She doesn't have the burning ability, but with her linking ability, oh my word! But I'm sure they'll get around and start balancing more rogues. Dima's ability, at least recently, I don't know if they did a nerf to it, but it seems very inconsistent. You will shoot it, it'd be right next to the rogue, but somehow when it clusters, it goes off to the left and right and goes nowhere near the rogue you're shooting at. But I was actually looking at Twitch real quick, seeing how Rogue Company only has 5.1 thousand viewers, and Valorant's at 36.9. Granted, though, if Dr. Disrespect is the guy that getting behind, he's streaming mainly on YouTube now. So if it might be true. A lot of the viewers may be watching Dr. Disrespect on Rogue Company. Now that's just a speculation. I'm actually kind of shocked it's only 5.1.
Yeah, that seems pretty small, actually. Given
Something
everything,
can't be right.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the time of the day.
Yeah, it could be. Right now the number one is Phasmophobia. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
That game's gotten pretty popular since we started playing it. We were trendsetters, really.
We were.
People followed our lead. So anyway, all right, let's move on. That's enough. We got Dr. Disrespect and Rogue Company. That's all you need to know.
I mean, I was just gonna add one more thing about JD mentioned the success of Rogue Company. They are reported to be up to 8 million players right now. That's why the streaming numbers seem a little odd to me. But anyway, and apparently the writer of the PC Mad article, George called the game the casual stress-free shooter I need right now in his Rogue Company impressions, which is apparently better than its generic name suggests. I really hate reporters. If you're going to be a game reporter, you probably need to do a little more research into the game you're reporting on, because it sounds like this reporter doesn't really know a whole lot about Rogue Company other than the fact that Dr. Disrespect got pulled into it. But that's about it. I'm going to say on Rogue Company. And we're going to Minecraft.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm here for you.
Thank you for sharing about the game reporter talking about Rogue Company. Who cares?
I do. No, I don't. I really don't.
Who cares about the freelancer dude that made $20 writing that article for Dexerto or whatever the fuck they're doing?
I bet he doesn't even game. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
Game, bro.
We actually missed this one because we wanted to do it last week, but somebody fell asleep, so we couldn't do it.
And then
but we're going to talk about it
now.
Minecraft had a big update, and they did like a big show or something. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I don't care. But they announced a whole bunch of new stuff. The big thing that got everybody going nuts was they announced that Minecraft Steve is going to be a fighter in Super Smash Bros.
Seriously?
Which is funny, but I don't care because I don't follow that game very much. Maybe somebody cares. The thing that I think is cool is that they're bringing an update in 2021 to the game called the Cliffs and Caves update. And this is really neat because, I'm not going to talk about Minecraft like you haven't played it. If you're listening to a gaming podcast, chances are at some point you at least played a little bit of Minecraft.
It's one of the biggest games of our time in general. So
yeah, and it's not like we were ever diehard into Minecraft, but we've definitely delved into it. But one of the fun things about Minecraft is you got to go digging for diamonds or whatever, and you end up finding these giant caves and crevices and holes that form pockets with a lava pool at the bottom and stuff like that. Well, now Minecraft is changing those areas. First of all, they're adding more decoration and more bad guys, but they're actually turning the caves and cliffs into their own sort of biomes that can actually generate unique properties compared to the rest of the game. Like when you're digging through the cobblestone, usually when you find a cave or whatever, it's just more cobblestone with maybe you find some coal or gold or whatever. This now, when you dig through, you're going to find a cave and you're going to pop into this like lush vegetative area, and it's going to have its own water levels. So you could find like an underground pool in your cave. You could find vines climbing the walls and things like that. They even have new enemies like the warden that are going to show up in these caves.
They actually sound kind of creepy about what I just read about the wardens too.
Those wardens do sound badass.
The wardens are going to appear in one of the biomes called the Deep Dark. So there's actually going to be different names for each different types of cave biomes. The ones I see so far are lush caves, dripstone caves. Lush caves are just a lot of greenery, plant life, and there's supposed to be other mobs down there. And then you got dripstone caves, which is going to have a lot of stalactites and stalagmites, which can be deadly if you fall into them, because they're going to do more damage than just the regular fall damage you can take on. And then the Deep Dark, which actually sounds the most interesting to me, is where you're going to run into the wardens, and you'll know when you're near a warden, because when any lights in the cave start going dim, that's when the warden's getting near you. So that's going to be a little terrifying, I think.
A little phasmophobia in Minecraft there.
Yeah, and they're going to have skull sensors, which the skull sensors is where you would find skull sensors, are new blocks that are found naturally deep in caves where wardens live. Like the wardens, they can sense vibrations, including placing blocks, breaking them, footsteps, arrows, opening chests, and all sorts of sounds. You can prevent vibrations from reaching a sensor by placing wood blocks in their way. The sensor set off, and it emits a redstone signal. So it sounds like if you're like trying to set up like little sentry traps to let you know when people are getting close to you or things are getting close to you. But it's also what it seems like it will help alert the wardens to your presence inside their cave.
Yeah, it's cool. They're gonna have other new mobs they're gonna introduce are goats, which are gonna be mountain dwellers. And apparently there was a player voted for mob that players of Minecraft voted for, the glow squid. And the glow squid is going to be showing up in the waters inside caves and cliffs.
Which would be cool.
So that's cool. Yeah, very neat. Yeah, so if you're interested in this, you should look it up because there's all kinds of new stuff. They're gonna be introducing telescopes and candles, and they have new minerals like amethyst geodes and amethyst crystals. So all kinds of stuff, new biomes, new decorations for cliffs and caves. It's gonna be pretty cool, and it's releasing in 2021.
Yep.
So that'll be a fun update. Maybe we'll bust out some Minecraft for old time's sake to check
No,
out
you
this
can.
new update.
They're gonna even have archaeological excavations, so you can find like historical items that you need to clean off with a brush to read and decipher and all that.
No,
So
that's
that's
cool.
kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
So it's gonna be
Yeah, it's
interesting.
crazy that they're still upgrading Minecraft.
I
It's
mean,
nuts.
the biggest update they had this year was the ray tracing at the beginning of the year.
Yeah,
So
ray tracing stuff, yeah.
so they're keep on plugging it along.
Yeah,
So
now you're gonna have ray tracing caves.
mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. All right. And we're moving on. Next
Yes.
topic is Call of Duty Warzone. Oh yeah. So Call of Duty, I'm sure you're aware of this if you've played the game at all, but Call of Duty and Call of Duty Warzone are very, very big games. In fact, that's part of the reason why I ended up uninstalling in the first place. Not
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't like the games, but because I needed the space. Call of Duty by itself was already like 100 gigabytes. And then when Warzone came out, that was like another 100 gigabytes. You can actually get over 250 gigabytes total with all of that installed. And that is just an insane number. That's the size of an SSD. Like that's the size of some
Mm.
people's storage limits. Like it's crazy. There are open world RPGs with thousands of hours of gameplay that are smaller than that. Like I don't even understand why it's so big. And it's been driving us crazy since the game came out. Well, fear no more.
They're
They
fixing
released a
it.
patch. Yeah, they released a new patch that will allow you to decide what you want to keep. So if you're only playing Warzone for the Warzone, you can get rid of the Call of Duty single player. Or if you're only playing the Call of Duty multiplayer, you can get rid of the single player too. You can pick and choose the different things you want to get rid of,
Mm.
and each one has its own size, so you can lower the overall disk space of the game.
But the kicker to this,
yeah,
the kicker, which is ironic beyond all means, is the update is going to require 90 gigabytes of free storage, with the PC download side for the update to be 54.2 or 47.4 if it's just Warzone. And then the PlayStation is going to be 33.9 with the Xbox at 49.8. And these hard drives in these consoles, which is worse than a PC because they are much harder to trade out. You actually have to use external hard drives. They're only about a gigabyte? No, terabyte. Yeah, they're only a terabyte. So that means you better limit a lot of your hard drive space or get yourself a massive external hard drive to be able to.
And just to be able to download the patch to lower the size of the game, you're probably going to have to clear some space on your hard drive.
And then down it is.
So you probably have to uninstall Call of Duty just so you can install Call of Duty at a smaller size. That's what it's gonna be.
And this is the saddest thing of this all. It's taken them 5 seasons to do this. They're already working on Call of Duty Cold War, and much like JD, free games are free games. I will download free games all day long. Warzone, I download, play 4 matches uninstalled because I wanted to play other games. And I don't know if all of you know this or not, but terabyte hard drives, especially if you want SSD, I mean, they're not super expensive, but I don't think everybody has a couple $100s to throw around just so they can download one game. So it's ridiculous. Because I have 2 SSDs in my desktop right now. I have the M. which is only 256 gigabyte. So I wouldn't be able to download Call of Duty if I was going to use that alone. And then I got a 1 terabyte SSD. I got a 2 terabyte regular hard drive, which I'm trying not to put games on because it's kind of pointless these days to put games on hard drives now. But so, and not to mention, like me who lives in a crappy area, I mean, my internet speeds are okay, very inconsistent, but they have data caps. I download Call of Duty, I reached my data cap for like 3 months.
Right.
So that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh. And then you're already expected for like Call of Duty itself to pay $60 for the base game. And then they're going to make you spend more money on your internet and hard drive space just so you can play that said game.
Yeah.
So, and it's a broken game.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's its own thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. It's kind of funny that they make you free up more space just so you can free up more space. Uh but at least that'll satisfy some people that don't want to have all that crap taking up room on their hard drive or solid state drive.
If it makes you guys feel better, it's on Amazon for $40 right now.
What? Call of Duty?
Yes. My article wanted me to know that.
Okay. Why do I let you on this podcast? I don't know. I don't know. All right, that's it. Those are our topics. We talked about Dr. Disrespect, Minecraft's update, and the Call of Duty update. And that's pretty much all we got. Did we have something for the outro? I thought there was something else we wanted to talk about.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I was gonna throw something in there. I believe, unless it's over, you can correct me. Smite's got a voting going on for your favorite streamers. For Smite.
Oh gosh, yeah. Nobody's gonna vote for me.
Do it. I
nominated myself. Nobody will vote for me.
You guys should vote. He could be the underdog of the century.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But the only thing else I was gonna add, I'm sorry about last week. I fell asleep and woke up 2 hours past our time, and we normally, when we miss the scheduled day, which is Wednesdays, like we did this week, JD had to work a lot this week, so we had to do it tonight. We normally do it the next day or two. Unfortunately, unfortunately for the podcast, but fortunate for me, I went out of town with my wife. We had our own mini honeymoon because we weren't able to have a real honeymoon because when we got married was the beginning of COVID. So we actually got out and did something, just the two of us, this weekend. So and normally we're pretty good at letting you guys know when things like this happen.
We're did each other.
I did.
It's PG.
So,
PG.
It is PG. We're family friendly.
I'm not letting you on my Christian Roblox server. You're not allowed.
It's not Christian Minecraft anymore. It's Christian Roblox.
It's Christian Roblox. We're moving on. Moved on from Minecraft.
It's 2020.
That's right. Anyway, all right. If you want to contact us, you want to share a story or share some art or share some music, whatever, use hashtag NTWP. You can also tag us on Twitter. Our Twitter handles are always in every episode. You can also join our Discord and check out the Not the Worst Podcast channel for links to all the stories that we talked about today. If you have anything else, let us know. We are back in action after the longest break that we've had because we messed up, but we're back, and we will be back again with episode 30 next week. So thank you.
It's exciting. 30, the big 30.
The big 30. Hooray. All right. See you next week. Bye-bye.